Hi, welcome back to the channel. Let's see who we're doing next, who needs this reading the most. Virgo, welcome back, Virgo. You guys came out right before Scorpio, so yeah, you've been persistent in coming through, needing that reading. So you could be having some kind of maybe issues with people you work with, or you're friends with, or your coworkers, your local environment. Okay, Virgo. Yeah, you could feel like a lack of success or something like that. Something about resting, allowing insights to arise could be important to lead you towards your happiness, fulfillment, yeah, and long-term stability. Interesting. There is definitely a new beginning for you with the Lizard, Ace of Wands energy. There's something about adapting, maybe even cutting back things like that are taking too much of your time or distraction away from things that matter, like healing your heart, healing your emotions, being secure, stable, letting go of things that don't serve you. Yeah, big, heavy, strong energy of like shedding something so that you can actually focus on what's important. Okay, establishing boundaries towards your peace and prosperity, seeing the truth with some clarity, coming out of some kind of depression or like brokenness, or like feeling like you're losing money or something. Like could be a new beginning in love and finances, anyways. So yeah, this could involve like cutting out people you used to work with specifically. There was some kind of denial about some kind of betrayal or some kind of pain in this situation. Um, yeah, it's like the more you held on, the more it hurt. Um, so now you're moving towards new manifestations, balance, attracting all you desire with better judgment calls. Okay, interesting. You could be doing this in private or keeping this to yourself, just taking position of power as you can. Um, it's like you're making good choices. Yeah, you're seeing things clearly. You're beginning to what you actually feel passionate about. Yeah, you're really healing something. Okay, beautiful. So let's grab you some maybe chakras. Oh, Lord, that really went everywhere. All right, Virgo people and placements, please. Interesting. Similar energy that I think Gemini or maybe Pisces has been getting. Pisces is your opposite sign. Gemini is also a Mercury sign, like you're ruled by Mercury. I give myself permission to be my authentic self. This could be about nourishing like your home life, real estate, your emotional being, your sleep at night, connecting with your ancestors, things like that. There could be some kind of need to, like, it's giving like, give me a moment. Yeah, it's giving some kind of like a renewed sense of health and joy that's coming into your life for sure. And this could be by connecting with your like intuition. This is the seventh and final chakra in the body system. So every chakra, 7 chakras associated with planets, right? So I think that's Jupiter, our higher selves, the realization everything is connected at a fundamental level. This can seem intimidating to beginners, but with practice, the energy of the chakra becomes stronger and can help you build a deeper connection to the realm of the divine. So divine timing, Wheel of Fortune energy, right? That's Sagittarius as well. I think that squares you guys. So we are in Mercury and Sag season. So maybe you're just thinking a lot more. You know, you guys are ruled by Mercury, and if Sagittarius is currently where Mercury is, and it's about to go retrograde and square off with you guys, it could. I believe it's a square. Don't quote me on it. I'm at home in my own body. Yeah, this could be a new beginning in your daily routine or health, or something like that. So we're gonna grab you one of these. Virgo, most important messages, please. Be fearless and bold, number 4. We're seeing a lot of reference to that Cancer energy. Something about your mother's side of the family could be important, to your family in general. Badger Spirit rejoices at your persistence and commitment to what is true for you. Whatever you seek, your tenacity and faith in your partnership with Spirit is paying off, and the results will soon coalesce into the form in your world. The gift of Badger Spirit is the surety that taking a risk now and being courageous, fearless, and bold will yield wondrous results. Fearless, courageous, and bold. So this could be about self-esteem, money, self-love. This is a time to harness your will and apply it consistently to the pursuit of your dreams. Taurus energy. Know that no matter the temporary outer conditions, you will manifest your desires in divine timing in the form that Spirit deems best. Badger Spirit says, you have what it takes to get what you want, so assert yourself. Be fearless and bold, shining your light as your purpose calls you into the world. I did see the Emperor. New relationships are also given a green light now. Don't be afraid to make the first move. Badger Spirit loves your brave and mighty heart. Yeah, and it's giving the same number 13 Ophiuchus energy there. The gateway, the rebirth, the healing, the healer, right? So very interesting. We also have 42 in the reverse in the bottom of the deck, so I might just check that out of curiosity. Somebody could like fast cars or likes watching NASCAR. Um, yeah, have you been channeling all affection on just one person or counting on only one friend or individual hold you out, heedless of your resources all around? You deserve support from many people, and when order arrives, you're reminded that you have a community. Somewhere is another friend who wants to experience the joy of giving and seeing your happiness. Give me a moment. I think this is more about maybe one opportunity, not one person, maybe, but one opportunity. Like, especially, it's giving like diversifying your income streams or something, which makes sense because Virgo is an earth sign, so it's all about money and daily routine and kind of purification and things like that. So I don't know if you need to like make changes in that way or space so that you can have Chiron. We split the deck on Chiron. We have Chiron conjoining the North Node at this time. Um, Saturn. Yeah, this could be about cutting something out for further growth. Yeah, it's kind of giving like pruning energy. Um, Spring here. Interesting. I like all that beautiful little violet gems. It's giving Swarovski. That's such a Virgoian um, company, I'm sure. I don't know if like the owner is a Virgo or like the creator. I'm kind of curious now because that would be cool if it was. Okay, so let's go ahead and look this up really quickly. Swarovski creator. Okay, Daniel Swarovski and Armand Cosman and Francois. Oh, three people. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, it's after his name, so we'll just see what his. October 24th, 1962. What if we have a birth chart for it? No, we don't, not really. Yeah, it's a damn shame. October 24th. I think that's Scorpio. Yeah, it's Scorpio. Okay, interesting. Scorpio energy. 1862. Yeah, so it's been a while. Tiger zodiac. It's giving Capricorn energy just because of it's so long. I'm kind of curious. I'm curious because this is very similar to the Caduceus, which I think is associated with Chiron, and we did see Chiron in your reading. So we're going to read the Red and White Rose, which is, of course, we had that. We all know the British War time, the Tudor Rose. So maybe that's something important, like the historical events of that, or something from the past could be important. But I think they had like a red and white rose, the Tudor times. Let's see. 207. Mm-hmm. It's giving like refinement. Vital force arising, awakening in the lab, the merging of red and white. Red and white is associated kind of with Virgo, like the healer, the Red Cross, right? The merging of red and white is an exquisite moment. It means something is coming to life before the alchemist's eyes. The pristine white of the rose is not threatened by the blood of the red pigment. Their mixing does not make pink, rather each color remains vibrantly itself, expressing its message. Like the rod of Asclepius, um, representing health and vitality, the floss sapientum appears to signify the awakening of the physical. Ophiuchus, the 13th zodiac sign, is part of Sagittarius constellation, and it's associated with Chiron or Asclepius or whatever, I believe. So awakening the physical gateway is the to this. Sorry, let me go back. Okay, like the rod of Asclepius representing health and vitality, the floss sapientum appears to signify the awakening of the physical as a gateway to the spiritual. Without the body, spiritual teachings remain conceptual, not yet integrated into the everyday. This card encourages alchemists to honor the body as a temple each and every day, observing it, listening to it, mining it for information and guidance. At its height, this card signifies a mastery, a uniting of body to serve the soul's purpose. It's giving like, make sure you get breakfast in the morning, right? As seen in the like of dancers, athletes, and during the birth process. Go deep for review Rashid Johnson's anxious red drawings from 2020 to ponder a white rose becoming red. If Floss Sapientum appears along with the Pneuma card, it's a sure sign the answers will be found in the body and breath, not in the mind. An esoteric yoga practice. Yeah, so make sure you're not distracting yourself. Like take time out to cleanse or clean could be important in your house, or even just turn off everything, no podcast, just for a moment. Like 5 minutes or 10 minutes, or just enjoy the present moment. In esoteric yoga, or try to slow down, right? Look out the window. In esoteric yoga practices, one may understand this card as Kundalini rising, or the activation of what in Sanskrit is called the Ida, Pingala, or the Shushmana Nadis. What the hell? I'm sorry, I don't know what that is. In esoteric yoga, one may understand this card as the Kundalini rising. Okay, interesting. Okay, so it's like aligning all the chakras. the Kundalini. So I think there's some videos on YouTube about Kundalini, chakra Kundalini stuff. So probably there's an introduction video. Yeah, something could be happening in Sagittarius season, or um, I'm not sure. Think back when previous Christmases passed. What was your experience in Sagittarius season? Late November, early December. It's kind of a time of optimism right before that Christmas, usually for most people, I'd say. If you're from the West, of course. And then we go into the descent of Capricorn season a bit, but then the sun builds again, and Capricorn's tenacious nature leads us to milder and milder weather usually. That steady climb, right? Alrighty, let's grab you a few extra last messages for Virgo people and placements. We have outlaw, so just the concept of an outlaw, like being free. Park here, maybe going to a park, going to nature could be relevant. Anything else for Virgos? Law of detachment could be relevant here. Yeah, the more you detach, the more you call it in. Capricorn in the reverse. So maybe there's a new need to find confidence or best at the goddess. Could be important. That kind of revolutionary, rebellious nature. It's giving like Catwoman, right? Outlaw there as well. It's kind of the same theme. Anything else for Virgos? Wants to bring you conflict. So there's a need to kind of lean into that Aries energy, especially with the North Node Chiron there right now. And then also next year with Saturn and Neptune there. So we'll be seeing a lot of Aries energy that Aries can rule selfish. It's kind of like it's the root chakra. It's when you're born. You need to take care of the physical all the physical needs first before you can have your frequency can actually elevate, right? Because if you don't eat, there was a study on judges who ate before they made verdicts, and they were more lenient, right? More justified almost. Take it. Okay, yeah. So, here a moment. Find people who inspire you to bloom. So this could be a time of better discernment, making sure you're cutting out people that are maybe not good for you, or yeah, that could make sense why you would be doing a lot of cutting out maybe at this time of year because it's a square to you guys. And Virgo, I think, can be like, I have a Mars in Virgo, and it can mean, I think, maybe a surgeon-like quality. When you combine that Virgoan energy with, like, maybe you want to search up what Virgo and Mars or Mars and Virgo means to get an idea of this energy, because it's kind of giving that too with the white rose, which is this purity, which is the virgin, kind of that Virgo can represent, but also that OCD perfectionism plus Mars, the energy, the planet of energy conquering selfishness. So when you combine those, you can sometimes get interesting. It's giving like soldier, right? Like sniper a little bit. Yeah, somebody could be going through a breakup, or maybe you're fixing a relationship, or maybe there's a mending of something, or like a healing or a transmuting. Let's grab one of these. Most important advice for Virgo people in placements. Ooh, very interesting. A lot of red again. Chamunda. This could be a coworker, or the way you communicate in general. This could be about family, communicating with family, or manifesting from your words. Mercury, that's probably a powerful manifestor for you as a Virgo. Her unerring instinct for spiritual protection rises spontaneously even when we don't realize we need it. Sometimes we don't realize how far we've become entangled in that which is not good for us. We don't realize when Kali's powerful intervention, knowing what to allow, what to fight for or against, requires wisdom. Holding the space for an inner or outer conflict to be resolved involves discipline. Chamunda is the fearless wisdom, patience, and discipline needed to conquer a difficult situation, and she is with you now. Swathed in blood-red light, representing her life force and power, Chamunda has multiple arms, which indicate her divine activity. The skull and crescent moon resting atop funeral pyre form her crown. It's giving Dhumavati, right, which is part of the billionaire nakshatras, so it's good to shed things a lot of times. Symbolizing her status as a goddess of death and karmic retribution, yet she is protective. Her three deeply socketed eyes are so intense they are said to burn away the evil in all worlds. Maybe there was some kind of negativity in your speech and dimensions. She provides protection from destructiveness, including gossip or other kinds of black magic, which, not unlike gossiping, uses intention, words, and action to work against another's well-being. Okay, interesting. Chamunda is worshipped as the ruler of the sacred erection. This is a symbolic of her power over masculine energy. When the feminine has been desecrated in any way, she will not hesitate to retaliate with fierce compassion, which from our human perspective might seem like chaos, yet the phallus is a symbol of her honoring the potential power and creativity of healthy masculine energy, facilitates its safe development in the human psyche. Interesting. About work, daily routine, health, definitely. could be talking more to a masculine. It's giving strong like dad vibes, right? Daddy vibes, because we have Saturn on the top, which is represents fathers. So if you're talking to someone older or a Virgo man, this could be more for the men. Um, It's still giving that same number 13 though. Like either you're healing something or you're coming back to almost giving like the 3 days that Jesus kept was in the cave, right, and then emerges, and that's a metaphor really for the kind of like elevating frequencies in your body, the Kundalini rising, right, aligning all the chakras in your spine. Um, as you elevate your consciousness and the colors which are associated with different frequencies, that was then put in the Bible and made as a metaphor, right? But really, it's you do it within. As you change your inner reality and your body and your electromagnetic frequency, you change your outer reality. But anyways, despite her inherent drama or intensity, Chamunda is beloved by the heroic heart. She assists us when we need to find strength to overcome our psychological limitations and inertia to access, integrate, and sustain higher frequency states of being. Bringing about a permanent structural change of the psyche is hard work. It requires commitment. However, bullying ourselves into being different or applying more and more willpower only tends to create resistance, adverse reactions, and exhaustion. So this is more about allowing. It is more a case of applying wisdom, finding the balance, especially if you're like more on the masculine side. It's really important that you lean more into that, like receptive, slowing down, accepting, being the void, not moving, not right. So let's see. It's more a case of like get a hobby which you can do from resting, right? Like something centering, something relaxing that you can do maybe, or take like a half an hour to do it. And sometimes when you need to just connect with yourself. It is more a case of applying wisdom, finding balance between persistence, determination, and compassionate rest and release so we can integrate and rebuild from within. For some personalities, taking rest requires as much discipline as engaging in activity. Learning to move between the two is appropriate, takes what strength and wisdom, tempering, right? Abundance, temperance. That's what Sagittarius is the card associated with. The right amount of action and not being over exuberant or over abundant or over dominating. Mastering the balance to nudge ourselves forward on our path and facilitate change, but not so much that we feel defeated even before we gain traction, is advanced inner work. Chamunda is the power to accomplish. Her presence in a reading is a portent of a truly exceptional breakthrough on your path, the healing of masculine energy and the protection of the sacred feminine within your heart. Wow. Okay. Very interesting. So you might want to take a closer look. Maybe not. I hope you can sleep well tonight. But thank you for being here. Please hit like, comment, share, subscribe. You can get a personal by messaging me on Telegram. You can leave a tip through the Buy Me a Coffee link. Thank you so much. It's very appreciated, the likes. And there's something here about reflecting on the past, definitely. So something about the color silver as well. So good luck. Take care.